Western Sydney University's Parramatta Engineering Innovation Hub features a digital room booking system by which users under WSU have access to. However, students often face accessibility and usability concerns such that they depend on physical ID cards, confusing interfaces, and unreliable website access. Thus, this research aims to explore how digitalization within this booking system can be altered to enhance accessibility and usability, improving student learning and engagement. Through human-centered design methodology, including mirror mapping, surveys, focus groups, and Professor Keys-Dorst's frame creation, the research intends to identify the major issues in close proximity of the user to ultimately produce a solution. Hence, the theme of access in this investigation aims to bridge the gap between physical challenges and digitalization, aligning with the university's vision of creating a more connected and engaging, sticky campus. The problem statement is as follows. Western Sydney University's PEIH building suffers from significant usability and accessibility issues. Students and staff face recurring problems related to card-dependent access, user interfaces, unreliable website functionality, and poor integration between physical screens and digital systems. These challenges hinder efficient use of study spaces, disrupt learning experiences, and encourage user engagement. This is a critical need to redesign the system through a human-centered design approach that prioritizes the user's seamless access and usability in the booking system. The research question that will guide this investigation is as follows. How does the current digital room booking and access system in PEIH building affect students' ability to efficiently access study spaces? And how can human-centered design approach improve its usability and accessibility? Where subsidiary questions will further guide the investigation study. What usability challenges do students face with the digital room booking system in PEIH, and how can these be addressed through user-centered design? To what extent does the reliance on physical ID cards and inconsistent digital interferences limit equitable access to learning spaces in the PEIH building? And how can integrating student ID login and screen-based booking improve the user experience of the PEIH room access system? The approach to improve the poorly designed PEIH room digitalization booking system will follow a human-centered design method. Human-centered design is an approach to problem solving by which idolizes the needs, behaviors, and experiences of people throughout every stage of the design process. In doing so, I intend to utilize human-centered design such as mirror mappings, focus groups, IDEO guide, Professor Keys-Dorst's frame creation, and surveys, all of which will provide qualitative and quantitative data. With this, I'll be adopting a sketching template throughout my design in order to save time and effort, whilst allowing for consistency across the project. Thus, idea exploration will be explored utilizing mirror mapping to achieve a user experience design, thus satisfying the UX. Within the mirror mapping, I've incorporated empathy maps, personas, the 5 Ws, and 4 sites. Professor Keys-Dorst's frame creation. The concept of frame creation focuses not on generation of solutions, but on the ability to create new approaches to the problem itself. Archaeology. The major problem regards the PEIH digitalization booking system specifically. Users find difficulty when they don't have a card on hand or the website has confusing operation, glitching at times requiring the security to produce a solution. Paradox. Previous paths chosen to improve the booking system involved improving the website's quality, giving it more active updates further than relying on the security. This problem only faces minimal difficulty to solve it, as it mainly requires adding an ID login and website booking system integrated within the screen rather than just requiring the website or card. The major problem now regards the PEIH digitalization booking system. Specifically, the user faces accessibility concerns due to the limited screen system, lack of an ID card, and poor confusing website interface. Fields. This booking system of rooms has been tackled before by other universities, such as Flinders University, Macquarie University, and RMIT University. Themes. Themes that which affect the user experience during the booking system is accessibility, such that the website implications and necessity of on-hand ID card need to be improved. Futures. By adding an ID login and website booking system integrated within the screen rather than just requiring the website or card, the user will have a satisfied user experience in the booking process of PEIH. Transformation. Short-term frames and solutions available for the PEIH digitalization booking system may include coding the screens to operate a login system, which uses the person's ID to enter the room, thus removing necessity of the ID card, by which long-term would further incorporate the website booking system within the screen. IDEO guide. The IDEO guide encourages the 5 stages of design as framing question, gathering inspiration, generating ideas, making ideas tangible, and testing them to learn and share the story, or even to put it simply, inspiration, ideation, and implementation. Inspiration. Inspiration with which led to the problem solving of Western Sydney University's PEIH room booking system is an outcome of my own first-hand experience. Through transversely visiting Western Sydney's Kingswood campus, which has similar study spaces, I realised their booking system utilises the same website, however it doesn't have a screen, just simply a QR code on paper, which doesn't require a card to enter the room, thus leaving it open at all times. Whilst this system had flaws, which specifically meant people could use your booked space, even when booked out, it also solved the recurring issue of owning a card. Ideation. This led to my ideation of solving the PEIH room booking system, where the convenience of locking the rooms is ideal. However, how could I merge these? And better yet, how could I still utilise the screens to not waste their implementation within the building? By overcoming these concerns, the solution would create a design that has improved both the Kingswood and PEIH campus. Implementation. As such, implementation of this within PEIH would include coding the website within the existing screens to include a booking system on them, rather than requiring only the website, and further having an optional login system of the user's ID code to enter the room through the screen basis. The survey is as follows. Section 1. About you. This is, what is your affiliation with Western Sydney University? How often do you use the PEIH buildings, study or meeting rooms? Do you regularly book rooms in PEIH using the digital booking system? Section 2. User experience with the current system. This is, how would you rate your overall experience with the PEIH room booking system? Have you ever experienced any of the following issues? How do you usually book a room? Section 3. Access and digitalization feedback. This is, what devices do you usually use to access the booking system? If you've had difficulty accessing rooms or booking them, please briefly describe the issue. Do you think the requirements to have your physical ID card at all times is a barrier to accessing booked rooms? Would you prefer a system that allows you to log in and access rooms? Section 4. Improvement and design preferences. This is, how would you feel about integrating the booking interface directly into the screen at the door? How would you feel about integrating access into the spaces using student/staff ID numbers as an option on the screen interface? And would you like a copy of your responses once the survey is complete? Further, a focus group was put in place where similar questions from the survey were discussed and proposed, further encouraging a system that is developed around the user's experience. With this, digital Miro boards were used to organize insights via empathy maps, personas, and the 5 Ws. This visual synthesis revealed recurring pain points such as confusion around the screen interface, ID dependency, and a lack of booking clarity. It helped frame user needs and behaviors. Using Dorst's method, the problem was reframed beyond technical fixes to systematic design issues around the access and usability. Key insights emerged from stages like archaeology and paradox, helping identify missed opportunities in the current system and future directions. A structured survey captured data forms from students and staff. Quantitative results highlighted common issues, such as lost cards and system glitches, while open responses gave deeper insights into the frustrations and user preferences. A small, diverse focus group provided contextual narratives around digital access issues. Participants discussed real scenarios, system failures, and ideal features, enriching the understanding of daily user experiences. Findings reveal that the current PEIH digital room booking system presents significant barriers to user access, particularly due to the reliance on physical ID cards and non-integrated web interface. A new body of knowledge emerged through user research, highlighting the importance of flexible, inclusive access systems in educational spaces. Practically, this informed a proposed solution, integrating ID, login, and room access functionality directly into the existing screen interface, reducing reliance on external devices or physical cards. Theoretically, the study contributes to human-centered design approaches within digital infrastructure in higher education. Future research may explore scalable prototypes across other campuses or institutions. Solution prototyping is ongoing, with the aim of testing screen-based access systems that combine both booking and entry functions to align with the Western Sydney University's Sticky Campus goals. This project identified major access and usability issues in PEIH's digitalization room booking system. Using human-centered design methods, a practical solution was proposed, integrating login and access directly into existing screens. This improves user experience, supports the Sticky Campus vision, and offers a foundation for future research and prototyping in digital campus design.